systems. This has always been a land of seekers. Seekers of what? Seekers of truth and liberation. Just now, yesterday I was at, the BHU in Kashi. You just see there, people are coming from all over the country and now all over the world. In search of what? Mukti. Freedom is the highest value. God has never been the highest value in this culture. All the people whom you worship are people who walked this land at some time, isn't it? And they were not superheroes. They did not drop from the sky or fly in the air or walk up on the water, nothing. Just same grind as you are going through, much more grind than you are going through. If you want to take the example of anybody, either Shiva, Rama, Krishna, whatever the main deities in the country, let's take Rama because he's always in political dispute. He is still in a real estate problem At the age of 17 or 18, he's been coronated as a king, rightfully, because whatever those days, his father and son. He marries a young princess. In a short while, some political situation, something goes wrong, and they're banished to a forest. Well, in your television, whatever you saw, or in some movie you saw Rama, Sita doing honeymoon in the forest. No, it was an exile. Going to the jungle is not a picnic. Most of you may not know, I've lived in jungles by myself alone without any outside support. After 3 weeks, when I came back home, my mother would look at me, she couldn't recognize me because from head to toe, insect bites, this, that, you cannot be recognized. Especially if you take girls, when they come out after 2-3 weeks, you cannot recognize them because everything will be swollen, all kinds of things will happen to you if you live in the jungle. So taking a young wife and going, she's not a tribal woman, she's a princess, going to the forest was not picnic or honeymoon, it was an exile. As if that was not bad enough, the Sri Lankan people came and kidnapped the wife. Yes, happened, right? Now, he's a king after all. If one wife goes, he could have found a local solution. A king is entitled to have many wives, but one is gone, he could have found somebody next to him. But the man loves the woman so much. In those days, no GPS, you don't know where exactly Sri Lanka is located. Just him and his brother walk, I want you to imagine the walk from Ayodhya to southern India. Not a simple search. How many people will search for a lost wife 6,000–7,000 years ago, walking 2,000 plus kilometers? How many men would have done that? So, he walked and formed a Tamil army, then went to Sri Lanka, burned down a beautiful city, fought a war, killed hundreds of people, got back his wife. If a man has to do this, that woman should mean so much to him to do such an act, isn't it? Then he brought her back. Again he became a king, again something goes wrong, by then she's pregnant. See, a king's wife or a queen being pregnant means, it's not just a pregnancy, it's the future of the nation. It is a big thing, it's not a small thing. And he's a big emperor by then. But something goes wrong and he sends his wife to the jungle, again. No sonogram, so doesn't know whether it's a boy or girl, boys or girls or what. It's not a small thing for a king. If it's going to be a son, it's important for the future of his everything. But he doesn't know, sends his wife away to the jungle. Then she delivers 2 boys, he doesn't know. If something really horrible has to happen in anybody's life, knowingly or unknowingly you kill your own children, this is the worst thing that can happen to you, isn't it? He almost killed his own children. He fought a battle with them, nearly killed, he had intent to kill, not knowing they're his children. Fortunately, it did not happen. But anyway, he never again saw his wife, she died in the jungle. You don't call this a success story, isn't it? Hello? You don't call this a success story. Then why are we worshipping this man? Why is this man celebrated as a great whatever? Simply because no matter what life threw at him, most people would break if one of those situations happened in their life. He is a serial disaster. But in spite of all this, he did not become angry, he did not become resentful, hateful, he managed his balance all the time, did not withdraw, active, doing the best he can, and that's about it. And after he came back from Sri Lanka, he did something fantastic. After having killed Ravana, he wanted to take a year of penance in the Himalayas. Lakshmana, his brother said, "Are you crazy? You killed the man and we had to kill him, he took his wife, your wife. So why do you have to do penance for that man?" He said, "See, he had 10 qualities. The 9 qualities I killed, I have no regret. But he was also a great devotee and I killed that also along with everything else. For that I have to do penance." Because the man is free from whatever is happening around him, you throw the most horrible things at him, he is just who he is. This freedom is called Jivan Mukti. It is for that freedom that we bow down to him, not because he's a great hero, not because he's a great success. So, in this culture, the only valuable thing is that you attain to freedom from the process of life. What life throws at you is never your choice. It will throw all kinds of things at you. What will you make out of it? This is your choice, isn't it? So we always told you in this culture, never in this… now people are beginning to say this Uparwala business. Otherwise, in this culture, we always told you, your life is your karma. Yes or no? What does it mean to you? It simply means your life is your making. Nobody up there sitting and managing your life. Well, you're on a round planet and the damn thing is spinning, you don't even know which side is up. Hello? Do you know which side is up in this cosmos? I'm asking you. Is it marked somewhere, this side up? So you do not even know which side is up, but you know who is up. This is a serious problem. No, it's not a laughing matter because it's taking lives.